Hi everyone, this is Koshash Ravishmali and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today what we're going to go just discuss and probably start coding as well is imagine having a documentation page and what you want to do is you want to create a chatbot out of it, right? And by fine tuning an existing LLM, okay? So it's gonna teach you a lot about data processing, scrapping, and kind of also how to fine tune a model, right? And I've written a couple of blogs already by the time I'm recording this video, but I'm guessing that there'll be more blogs in the future on this, right? The whole idea is to be able to fetch data from the documentation website first, right? And then move forward and try to process it into a format that is acceptable to an LLM model, okay? And in general, any LLM model that takes the format is very simple. Let me show you all. Um, if you go to my first blog, I've kind of written this over here as well. It's like an instruction format, right? Where you have a prompt and an answer and context and other properties as well that are needed. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to prompt and answer. Okay. And how can we use this? Okay. So I will just take an example. For example, I will use this as a prompt. Okay. So what I've been thinking is if I just copy paste this text into ChatGPT and ask it convert the above text into multiple prompts and answers so that I can use this to fine tune a model. Okay, let's just kind of give it to ChatGPT and say that, okay, I want this, right? As you can see, it kind of gives you a prompt and answer, right? And we can always say ask it to give the answer in a required format so that we don't have to process it further. But you can see how useful it is. So the problem statement was very simple. How can you pick up a data from a documentation, right? And kind of have the output as a data set in the format that is required for LLM model to be able to use as a chatbot. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, right? So in that case, what we have thought about is being able to use chat gpt or any LLM, existing LLM, to convert this into prompt and answer format. Okay, and how can we kind of start implementing this is very simple, right? We're going to use OpenAI API for that, and I don't think I have access to any of those models so far. So I mean, it is what it is, right? And what we have is generate prompts with answers, right? Suppose you have a library for that, and what you have is you given an input text, right? And you have an output that is mutable output, and what you have to do is you want to just kind of push the output whatever you have into output here, right? That's from doing output dot push whatever message we get from the prompt. Okay, and we're going to use that just to be able to say that, okay, this is the data set, we keep on iterating on a data set, and that we can use for our fine tuning model. Okay, now the thing is I cannot test it right now, but still lifetimes was an issue. I'll tell you why. Because when you create this thing, right, let body equal to chat body and all, and you call it this message, whatever the scope of this message is, when how long is it going to live is within the scope of the function, right? And when I get the content of it, I need to push it to the output, right? And that's not going to work unless until you pass lifetimes at least and tell it that, okay, I want it for this much time. But it's still not going to be easy, to be honest. So I'm of course thinking that the easiest way to do it is, of course, have this separately, right? So let me just get rid of these lifetimes here, and say that I'm going to pass it, right? Okay, so this is what I'm thinking is a function, let's say init OpenAI API, and let's just say this thing over here, and let's just copy paste. Okay, so this is the body that we get, right? And body we can have it separately. I don't think we need, we can just define OpenAI here and use it. Or, well, to be honest, let's just have a struct here, and let's just say OpenAI, and we're gonna have, yeah, auth and URL string. This is fine, and we can say impl OpenAI, and we can have all these methods over here, right? And here we can have mute self, which we might use. I don't think we need. I think this is fine. Yeah, so this is what we can use, and we can say self dot um this is auth, right? So I can just say over here, instead of doing let auth equal to this, I can just say self dot auth, right? And over here as well, when you do this, you can just use self dot auth and OpenAI new. This is like probably not the best way to do, because I think they have a struct already with this. So let's just say inbuilt OpenAI. I don't know. It's okay, whatever Copilot suggests the naming. I'm fine with it. I don't want to overthink. This is what I'm thinking, and I can just have function in it here, right? And generate prompts with answers is generate output, I can just say for now, right? And let's just try to return the output here, right? And say that okay, it's gonna return a string to you, right? You're having the text as an input, that's for sure. Generate output, and you can say self.openai. Okay, this is what self.openai, right? I would say self what. Okay, you can have this. I would say self.openai API instead of this. And what's the, yeah, I think this should work. Yeah, and all I have to do is here self.openai API, right? And we can have body equal to this is a chat body, right? So I guess this is fine for now. I don't think we need this. I can use chat body over here. Model, whatever we are using, that's fine. What's your problem here? Missing structure phase. Yeah, there's so many things that are required for it. I think I can go to my structure, use this thing, right? And yeah, there you go, right? You can use neovim registers over there, get get them here. There you go, tada. Right now we have the body here, we can just get the result from there, use the choices, whatever. I'm not tested it, to be honest, right? This is totally untested code, right? Because I don't think I have the access in the open AI API for this, and I'm fine with it. I don't want to think much on this. I'm assuming that this will work for now, and we can, of course, in the future we can think about how this is going to work. Message.content.clone. I don't know. I just want to return this for now. I wonder if we need this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Any errors so far? Cannot move self.auth. Yeah, this is okay. This is fine. Okay. Perfect. Any other errors? There are no diagnostics found, right? We can just get rid of this. Right. So this is what we are doing. Let me just repeat. Okay. Good to see an error here. Yeah, I was always thinking that this is gonna happen. Because as I said, right? Let's just try clone here. See if it works. Yeah, perfect, right? So very important thing, right? As I said, you will pass the text of an HTML page, right? Let's go to PyTorch documentation, for example. If I'm opening, let's say, torch.spatial module, which is something my previous teammate Coinsite worked on as well. Very happy to see this growing. But if I just kind of copy, like if I go to their view page resource, right, you're gonna see a lot of text here, right? We're gonna use the soup library, like soup create in Rust. I'm sorry about that. In just a soup, and you will find, sorry about that, all these uh okay, there you go, right? This create soup exists that can get the text for you, and you can use it to generate the format, to generate the data set in this format, and then you can use torch rs bindings. I think I've mentioned it here. There you go, right? These are the bindings. Oh god, this didn't, I don't know why this didn't work, sorry about this. But yeah, we're going to use these bindings to be able to fine tune a model, and we will see how we can, like, where we can get it, how far we can go with using libtorch rust bindings, but we'll see, right? So fine tuning should be possible. I'm just concerned about LLM model. In general, I've done fine tuning before. That should be okay. These are never used, that's fine. We're going to use this for sure. And I think we can just say new. Okay. Okay, it doesn't take self. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, I need to see how does it work. Okay, cool. That now we just need to, I think we can just define some tests, more test, and we can write some tests over here. Function test. I don't know what else we have. Inbuilt prompts, right? Let's just say prompt generator, right? And let's call it, I think, let me just replace it. Let's have it as prompt generator. I think that's more suitable here. Yeah. And there you go. Over here, we will just say prompt generator init. I don't think we need init here, but we'll have to mock for sure. I generate output. Okay, perfect, right? So here we will have to mock prompt generator, auth, and OpenAI API, right? Because that's something that you will need. I am very I'm not confident that there is an inbuilt mock, to be honest. I'll have to check a Rust testing mock. right? Let's see if they have a mock thing, mock all, auto mock and all. Yeah, I think we'll have to check. Mock all provides tools to create mock versions of almost any data struct. That is good. Okay, the easiest way to use this is hashtag auto mock. It can mock most traits or structs that can only have a single impl block. For things it cannot handle, there is mock. Okay, we definitely have a single impl block, so it should be fine. Can I just try using it? Cargo add mock all, right? And let's see how this goes. I mean, testing is not the most like highest priority thing over here. Just fine. Like, anyways, this is not gonna work because you're gonna say that body at one point of time you'll have to mock the result of this as well, and essentially you're doing nothing in testing so far. So, all right, let's just skip the testing for now. Let's get it to a place where we can use it. As I said, this is not a binary trait; it's a library, so people are allowed to use it, right, and import it and without getting it executed. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to new tab and let's get this here. By the way, guys, I'm on Warp, but I'm using Zelly J. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yes. And I'm also using neovim, which I think is very visible so far. So yeah, let's go to data scraping over here. Let's go to src main.rs, right? And where are we at right now? Let me just kind of, I don't know if I have the outputs here. There you go, right? So these are the outputs that are generated from the documentation website so far, right? We have the data that we are getting, and this is like all the text that we got. Okay, and we'll have to get rid of all these html line statements, whatever you want to call it, right? Dot text doesn't really give you the text. Okay, so I will have to see dot text. I think here we are doing right. I'm very curious, what does it give? Extracts all text from the html, right? And I don't think I just want the text, right? So let's just go to soup create and see where they have text. So over here, soup.text will give you the text according to this, right? I think we'll have to look at how does it work, right? So the idea is to not have these HTML tags or even JavaScript queries, right? If you see over here, we have jQuery over here as well. This looks like JavaScript. I don't know. Yeah, this looks like JavaScript, I guess. Yeah, but we don't want it, right? We don't want this document.ready and all. So how do we do that? That's what I'm thinking right now. We can simply, I don't want to end up using so many hard-coded div tags and all, kind of ignoring things, trying to get only of paragraphs or something. That's not what I'm looking for, to be honest. Soup.text, link.get href, this is fine. Soup.tag, where are they initializing soup here? Yeah, three sisters, right? Where's three sisters? Okay, how can we get rid of JavaScript? I All right, we will take a look at this later. This is 1730 line, 1730, 1730. Okay, there's something going wrong over here, that's for sure. We have realized this so far. Right, so we do soup.text, we get the text here, and we do all text.push, right? This is we are doing push. We are not returning it from there because of avoiding any ownership issues, and adding so many lifetime parameters is kind of hectic right now. Just want to keep it simple. All links, this is fine. We get from content, right? And we pass the content. So probably the content is being passed every time the same. Um, Whatever we pass, I mean, that's the same. So we pass raw data initially. We get the fetch raw HTML for the main HTML link. And then what we do is we get all the hyperlinks from the main index link. And then we go through each possible hyperlink and kind of go through all the nested hyperlinks again and again, and keep doing it, right? That's what we are doing so far. And we are also checking if the link has been visited once, we don't do it again, right? So that's something that we get. um this is fine. We get modified link, this is fine. Fetch raw HTML, are we using modified link? Yes, we are using modified link, this is fine. And this is when we got the content. Extract all hyperlinks, we do content. All text is what we have here. Success. And then at the end of the day, like, I mean, at the end of the code, we iterate through this and write it to a file, right? Output.txt. This is the text we are getting. Index.text, index comma text, I mean. All right, what's going wrong here? All text, we are definitely pushing to it. This is fine. Instead of, I mean, yes, we could have just written over here as well, but ideally this should have been fine. I don't see logically, or I mean syntactically, or whatever you want to call it, I don't see a problem here so far. Right? Can I just text dot size? I don't know what is it length? What's this type of text here? String, right? How do you, why is it, why is my LSP not working? What happened? Text is a string, right? I don't know what's going wrong here. I thought it should work. Get size of test. Let's just see. I know you guys thinking it's very stupid that he doesn't remember all this, but I don't know why was it not working. Very curious. So just kind of, okay. I wait. This doesn't work. Oh, this is, I never tried this. Okay, this is interesting to be honest. I thought it should ideally work, but okay, it is what it is. All right, let's just do cargo build release again, right? And even I would say to keep it simple, target release, and we're gonna call it data scraping. This is gonna take some time, okay? So hold on to this. Meanwhile, we will continue working. We are just printing text.length here just to see if it's always same or if it's not, right? It's gonna show you the progress bar as well. That's an improvement we made. Of course, we are not, didn't really made it myself. It's just the crate I'm using, so it should be fine. Progress bar, that, there you go, right? What could be going wrong? Meanwhile, let's just look at it. This all text is here, mute vec string. We are pushing text over here, soup.text, soup new content. This is fine. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, raw data is there, and this is how we get the content. So I don't see a problem here. All right. Let's just hope this works. Can I avoid doing this? Can I just get the text over here? Let's just, for simplicity, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. Sorry. Time to get you to stop. Dot target release data scraping. So it's definitely different, right? Which is good. So the idea so far, it looks fine to me, right? And we're doing all text dot push text. The thing is, we are not clearing it up, which is, I'm fine with it. I don't think, is it 916? Yeah, it's fine. I think just, oh, this is fine. Yeah, cool. So there's not really a problem. I was just kind of overthinking it maybe. All right, thank you so much. Not a problem. As you can see, it's not really same for all the files, so it's okay. We can just look at main.rs again and get rid of this text.length. There you go. You can get rid of this as well. Right, now what do we want? We want to say that, okay, for each file, whatever content you've got so far, you should just use it, right? I'm gonna keep writing it for sure, but I'm also gonna say be able to define a crate. Let's say whatever we're doing, fetch, what was it? I forgot. I need to go to the tab that we had, right? What is it? Prompt generator, right? So we will be using this for sure. I mean, honestly, let's just get this here in tab 2. Let's just go. Let's, okay, right? Can you please go and let's just define over here. I think src doesn't have, it has main.rs, right? Yeah, we can just say lip, I don't know, prompt generator.rs. Yeah, and let's just have it here. That's it, right? What else is needed? Use OpenAI, right? So we will be just going here and saying OpenAI API Rust. I believe it was 0.1.8 as far as I remember. What was it? 0.1.8. Yeah, mock all, we don't need it. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Okay, right? So this is what we're gonna use. We have main.rs. Let's just go here and say that use prompt generator. Use prompt generator, right? Ideally, you could just use mod here Let's just get rid of these things. Okay, I'll let industrializer run and take some breath. Okay, now what else do we have? Yup. I think we need to define it. Yeah, there you go. Right, and this is fine. Okay, and what are the warnings? These are mostly unused, right? I hope these are the problems. Yeah, these are never used. Okay, now let's just end up using it, right? Main.rs. Over here, what we can do is we can define a prompt generator, right? Prompt generator. Why does it not show me anything, by the way? Let me see. Oh, it's private. Yep, my bad. We need to have it prompt generator. We need to have it as pub, and also we need to have these as pub. Yep, and what else do we need? What's the problem here? Yeah, right. And I'm gonna say prompt generator. So you don't need to define it always in the for loop, right? So I'm just gonna do let prompt generator equal to this. What does it need, by the way? It needs, oh, it needs, oh, sorry. Uh, do I need to pass? Oh yeah, I need to pass, yes. And auth and all will come from, okay. I think we can get rid of these things in the init. It needs self itself, right? You need to pass it. That's what I thought it was. Of course, you don't need it. So, I mean, we can keep it simple. Okay. So we could define something like this, right? And I don't know, do I want to do this here? This URL is fine. I don't want to do these things here because auth and all should be the point of prompt generator. I don't want to be responsible for it, right? And can I have these as optional? I don't know. Is it possible? Optional fields struct rust. This is mandatory, must be filled. Oh, I can define. Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Yeah. Oh. Uh. Okay. My bad. I can just say option right here. All right, guys. You can hate me for this. I know. But anyways, cool. Now over here, this is very simple, right? You need to pass some because it is what it is, right? Over here as well, you pass some. Yeah. Okay. Now what's your problem? This is OpenAI API, right? Oh, this is self.auth.unwrap. For now, I'm just gonna do unwrap. It's not safe, by the way. Um, honestly speaking, it's fine. It's fine. I think we are defining it here. This is okay. But we are not using auth again, right? So I can, yeah, let's just get rid of this. Yep. Yes, let's just keep it simple. I don't even think, where are we using OpenAI API? We're only using it here, right? Okay. Dot unwrap for now. This is fine. And we can do auth here. Yeah, that's it. We don't need unwrap. Ta-da! And OpenAI API is what we have as an option for now. All right, so let's go to main.rs again. And over here, I can just say the URL is fine. And OpenAI API can be none. Yeah. And what's the problem now? Field is private. I need to define an init. I forgot how do you, let me see. What was it? Instantiate. You can pass new, right? Um, do I need to define it? No, default is not what I want. Struct user is there. No, I don't want to use this, to be honest, because then they have to be public. Is it? I want to, in that case, I think we'll have to implement our own method. Um, init is fine. It's just that this time it doesn't need this, but then we also need OpenAI API, right? In that case. So how do you get rid of? Why do I need to pass? How do you implement a new method? Instantiate, defining, instantiating. I don't want. I can implement a default method, but that doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. I should not return. I don't know. Should it return something? And I can have this. Oh, I forgot to define auth. What was it? Auth from environment. I forgot what was the command that we had. But for now, let's just say this. OpenAI new auth dot clone. Auth is there. Okay. What does it return? Okay. Yeah. This works so far. Can I just have it this way? And can I have init? Do I need to pass something like this? I don't want to. It doesn't make sense, to be honest. Nope, this doesn't make sense. Alright, I think I'm wasting a lot of time over here. Mute. Should I impl default? I never wanted to do this, to be honest. But let's just see. Yeah. Okay. Over here, what we can do is then prompt generator dot generate output, and we can pass a text and let output text equal to this, right? And we will have to process, right? So prompt generator dot process output text into prompt into dataset is what we will need output text, right? And for this we will be defining a dataset. Let's just say dataset dot push prompt comma answer, right? And let's just decide to have this something like this, right? And we do this. Sorry. There you go. Perfect. Okay, that's it. And we'll have to define this for sure. Like what I can do is let mute dataset equal to dataset new maybe. And we will have to define what is dataset, right? So dataset, what I'm thinking is going to be a simple, yeah, it can be a dataset class, right? So I don't need to add a type annotation here. Now this dataset, what does it really contain, right? It will have each row, right, which contains the output, and like for each column it will be prompt and answer, I guess, right? That's it, and it can go on. This is what I'm thinking. It's kind of a vector of each row over here. That's it. We can have that. I don't think there's an issue with this, and we will have to define process output in. All right, so let's just have it here. Per function process output into, I forgot what was it. What was it? um Sorry, it was process output text into dataset, right? So let's just go back here and pub function and get rid of this, and here we mute self, right? And this basically should return a dataset new for now, or let's just say default, right? And it should contain dataset, right? And this is, so we're gonna have a struct for dataset as well. which is going to contain a data vector of string and string. I don't mind. What was it, right? Vector of string and string where each row contains a prompt and answer. Sounds okay. Sounds okay to me. So this is fine. Okay. So, and we can just define a derive. Sorry. Okay. What? What am I doing? What? Sorry, guys. Derive default. Okay. This is fine. And we have gone down over here. Default is fine. For now, this is what it's going to do. Let's go back and tj. Okay, where do I want to go? I want to go to, not here, not here. Yep, over here. Right, so this is not gonna do this for me. It's gonna return a dataset for me. Right, and this dataset is itself gonna be dataset.extend. I think I can do. I'll have to define extend, to be honest. Should this, I think, yeah, I can just do whole dataset here, right? And I can say, okay, please expand whole dataset dot extend. I can define an extend here. Okay, that's it, right? And what you want to do is you want to go back, process output, have this here dataset, and you need to define some methods, impl dataset, and you want to have extend, which kind of takes mute self, and it also takes a data, not really, it takes another dataset. It's like you're just modifying something, right? I would love to see if there's an operator overloading, by the way. Very curious if operator overloading exists. My video is getting recorded, right? Yeah, sorry. Still nervous sometimes. Oh, you can do this. Stood ops and I'm at Geeks for Geeks. Come on, that's not the best website. Yeah, sorry guys, don't want to set better examples here. Yes, yeah, this is what I would like to do eventually, but interesting. I never did operator overloading, by the way. Yeah, all right. I've done in C++, of course, but never in Rust. Okay, this is fine. Then all you have to do is self.data. Okay, by the way, what is the format? Data is there, right? And you can do self.data. Now, extend is there, and you can do another dataset.data. Will this work? Yeah, it will work, right? That's it, because it's already mute. Another dataset is there, so this should be fine as well. Do I want to return something? I don't think so, because we are already doing this, right? So let's just go to the top. Where were we? Yeah, over here, right? So whole data set extend, this should work. What are you saying now? It takes, yes, it takes an input. Sorry, I forgot to pass input string. I just say let's output from model, right? And I will have to pass it, like pass it into a data set, right? To do parse, let's just have it. Why are you failing? Oh, sorry. For now, this is fine. Yeah, this should, this raises a warning or error. Oh, it panics. I see. Do I have a warn? Can I just say, okay. For now, this is fine. Sorry, guys. I have to experiment everything in a live stream so that you guys know as well that I'm not someone who knows everything. I'm still learning. It's okay. Yeah, let's just kind of have it now. It's okay to just get rid of this. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. This is mode. My fault, guys. My fault. Don't blame me. I mean, you can blame me. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Right. This is what I wanted over here. This is fine. Prompt generator. Okay. No HL. And over here, this prompt generator is there. Am I using prompt generator? This I'm using, right? By the way, this is a really bad practice to have it this way. Let's just say generator. I'm gonna call it p generator. Okay, because I think it doesn't make sense for me to use any of this. Like if I'm using the create file name as a variable name, I think it's just really bad. It's also bad practice to go to each individual variable and change things, but it's okay. Cool. This is it, guys. This is where we are at right now. These things will keep happening. What's your problem? Which is behind a mutable reference? Consider calling. Yeah, this is fine. We'll fix that later on. But I mean, this is the idea so far, right? Now the next part is we will have to parse it, which is very important, right? I'm assuming that this will return us something, and we'll have to just make sure that we are able to get it right. We have not passed a message yet that okay, please convert this into that and that, like whatever. So we have not done that yet. So yeah, we will work on it. But for this video, I think this is a really good progress. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. I know it wasn't the best stream. I was confused on so many things, but it is what it is, right? I don't want to come prepared with 5-minute content and say that this is how it works and kind of feel you all overwhelmed. So this is raw development. This is how it looks like. We all make mistakes and we all learn. So thank you so much. Yeah. This is Kushash Vishmali. You were watching me on my YouTube channel. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Even if you don't, I would appreciate that you at least leave a comment down below on how you felt it. Please, I'm open to any critical feedback as long as you're kind and nice enough to others and me. Thank you. Bye. I'm a bad streamer. I don't know even how to set key maps. I don't want to do this. It's just too much effort. So cool. Thank you. Bye.